At CCC, we believe just as academics is important, that a child's social, emotional development is equally important. And we believe that the Walker Learning approach gives students a far greater opportunity to work with other students and develop those essential skills.
Those school readiness skills. Yeah. So are they able to create those friendships, be able to communicate, starting to problem solve and just
conflict resolution.
And also that independence and having confidence to give things a go and turn taking, all those sort of things. It's amazing how important all those things really are to then help them move on to those academic skills.
So as educators, we believe that play, especially in the early years, is very important. As they're transitioning from kindy to prep, we want to create that bridge where they're able to work with others, experiment, and enjoy their learning, at the same time developing essential skills.
Yeah, it is. Play is such a key part of those early years. There's a massive bank of skills that come under the play, whether they're constructing, whether they're crafting, whether they're role playing. There's so many real life experiences that they do in that play that we can, as educators, teachers, that we link back to when we are doing our model teaching or our explicit teaching with the kids later on in the day. We really refer back to those play moments where they were so engaged and loving what they were doing, making those connections back in that real life situation for them to build on those learning skills and opportunities.
So our Walker Learning program begins with a tuning in time, which leads into the investigation time and culminates with a reflection time. Throughout that whole morning, the children are working responsibly around the different stations that have been designed purposely to enhance the learning goals that we as teachers have designed for them.
No, there is a lot of structure and routine that's put into place right at the very beginning. So when we're first introducing the Walker Learning with the children, we do it through that tune-in, investigation and reflection time as well. But that's where we really set those rules, responsibilities for them, so they know what they need to look like, what it should sound like. And once we've set those foundations for how it should look and sound, it works really, really well.
At the start of prep, we often find that students will be drawn to a particular investigation table, mainly because they enjoy working with those things on the table and building their skills in that area, and that's more than okay. And often it's they feel safe, they feel confident, and we want to raise their confidence and help them to become successful, and even help those who choose to come to those areas and work in that area with them.
And it's definitely not a bad thing if they're always choosing to go to that same area or same activity, because in our planning that we set up for the kids every fortnight, things change, like the learning resources and activities that we pop out for them to explore with are changed up. So it's always something different that they'll be working with. But not only that, it's really good even if they do, they've got that chance of having that repetitiveness. They're practicing different skills using those different materials in that same area, and also just exploring and experimenting. So the Walker Learning approach is fantastic for both boys and girls. The girls absolutely love it because they can go to choose whether they're going to be over in the drama area or role play area or craft, those sort of things. But for the boys, I love this learning approach for the boys because they can construct, they can build, they can create, make. They're so engaged in their learning, and most of the time I don't even think they realise how much learning they're actually pulling out of Yeah.
The boys love to roam around the different areas. They're not seated for the time. They're free to hop up and engage with different resources, and at the same time developing important social and emotional skills, working alongside others.